Hey guys, how are you all doing? Let's get to today's video. Just a reminder, if you want to send a video for Rafito to react to, just email it rafabartowski@gmail.com, alright? And have you listened to Rafito today? If you haven't, my songs are available on Spotify and all music platforms. That's it.
Look,
I'm wearing a shirt from 2012, still brand new. Fits Rafito perfectly. This shirt has a story, huh? Who remembers the video of that international lady where her friends did that crazy thing and Rafito got all tense? Anyway, I keep it here. I want to talk to you now. If you're new to the channel, if it's your first time here, if so, nice to meet you. I'm Rafa Bartowski, and you're very welcome to my channel. Take this moment to subscribe, and, of course, go ahead and leave your like, because I know my dear friends are going to leave a like, for sure. In the beginning, I live in the...
Japan and
I decided to go back to Japan.
I actually I always
Hey, how are you?
hey, I'm in Japan. It took years to get things how I wanted, even though I expected it to happen overnight.
Or damn, all set.
I thought it would turn out the way it was overnight, just like that, right? I did it at night, but you saw I bought everything neatly, measured precisely, and this product is excellent.
Excellent, right? Because I did it, man. Wow, look how much there is.
Nós não podemos esquecer a luvinha. I bought everything. I want my plan. Since I wanted to be really blonde, I decided to bleach all the ends first, and then add highlights.
I bleached the ends to add highlights.
So I'm applying it really unevenly because in my mind later we're going to add the highlights. And that will blend all the lines, right? I don't know. The goal now is to make it as even as possible. And I applied a really generous amount of product so there won't be any spots left in the middle. But my hair also still had some leftover dye, just a little bit on the ends, but it was still there. And I swear to you, I'm still not even sure if I really wanted to go back to being blonde or not. Actually, I really wanted to, because I really regret having dyed it. And it was kind of forced, you know, because they told me that here at the factory it wasn't allowed. But while I'm waiting for the product to work, I'm looking here and I think my hair looks so pretty. At least it was, right? Because now the product is already in my hair and there's no going back.
Pause. Dear, so you live in Japan, you're doing this in the middle of the night, so is it daytime here? You bought Igora, guys, for those who don't know, Igora is from Charles Schwarzkopf. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's how I read it. So, it's an amazing powder. It's like Blonde Me. And Queridona let her hair grow and darkened it. That's what I understood. And she's lightening the ends to do highlights, dear Queridona. So, from what I understand, she doesn't want highlights or to leave those ends kind of light and orangish that are just so-so, right? More or less, she wants to lighten it to make it blonde to blend with the highlights. Dear, this technique is different, huh? Different. I'm here rooting for you, dear. Let's see how that's going to turn out.
Guys, I know you hate part 2, but I had to edit this video here. I'm waiting for the product to work, so go ahead and follow me.
It's over. There will definitely be a part 2 here. Where is it anyway? But that little part is done. It lightened up a lot, huh? It lightened up very well, very well. Now, I'm just wondering how you're going to do it. Are you going to add highlights or are you going to weave? Sweetie, here, it's part 2. Let's keep watching, continuing.
I live in Japan and this is part 2 of my hair
Me doing it by myself.
at home.
Look, guys,
Since I had the brilliant idea to bleach only half of it because I wanted to add highlights. And personally, I really love the contrast between my hair and my face. That's why I think highlights are a good option for me. But guys,
I'll tell you in advance.
everything went wrong. And I want your opinion on whether I should have done this. But please stay until the end.
Because that's where the result is.
Getting back to it, I checked if my hair was healthy and could be bleached again, then got highlights to see the result. But honestly guys, it was really bad. It wouldn't pierce, and when it finally did, it tore completely. I started with the front of my hair, where I could see it on the foil, then teased the hair upward. I'm not sure if that's the right term, but I think so.
That's it, teasing.
As you can see, there are a lot of orange parts, because if I had tested the cap before, I would have bleached everything.
It's just that your hair is thick, right?
More even, but I didn't test it before because in my mind everything was fine. And that's the famous overconfidence, right?
So see?
You can see that the patch there was really orange, really blotchy.
But the good thing is that you can go over the patch now.
I know there was a moment when I stopped filming because I was really desperate. I think I finished this part here, my husband arrived, but I decided to leave it for the next day, and I swear,
Guys, yes, I was tired, right?
there were a lot of patchy sections, and I had already decided to use black dye if it didn't work. My husband arrived and helped me. I was telling him what to do, he did the whole back part for me, and the hair turned out like this. Now I need to be patient and get used to these little spots that are stained. Honey,
It turned out a lot.
I need to restore my hair before bleaching again. What do you think? And don't forget to follow me, okay?
Dear, it turned out really good. I thought it was going to be a total mess, a real disaster. But your teased hair looks really good, dear. It turned out perfect, didn't it? And teasing thick hair, you can see how heavy her hair is, right? It's much harder. And there wasn't that much of a difference. Like, there's more here, there's more there. There wasn't much difference between the teased part and the bleached part. Here. I liked it, dearie. I liked it. I don't know if you applied any color afterwards to even out the two, but anyway, let's keep going here to see if there's more.
I live in Japan and I had done my blonde hair at home by myself, and now it's time to fix that yellowish tone up there. I bought the cap and pulled through the top and the back. I pulled wherever I could because it had turned really yellow, especially this top and front part. So the right thing was just to fix it there. This time I tied it securely and made the holes in the cap correctly. And for those who commented like, why didn't you go to a salon, guys? I don't speak Japanese and I don't know any salons here in the city where I'm living. And I don't trust them to do anything to my hair because the Japanese style is totally different from ours. But going back, I pulled out strands and applied it only where it was dark and where it was yellowish. I avoided as much as possible putting it where it was already light. In the last 5 minutes, I spread the product evenly to balance the tone, so you'll notice everything is covered here. And this was the lightening base that my hair reached, and I didn't need to lighten my hair that much. However, since bleaching with a cap is much better,
Wow.
it lightened very quickly. Can I say that my hair is 100% healthy? Of course not, but I have a lot of hair, guys. Now I need to treat it to prevent future chemical damage and hair breakage, because that can happen due to lack of care, even a long time after bleaching, but this was the result. And leave a comment if you liked it and follow me.
Look, dear, I'm definitely going to follow you. What's your handle? I'll have to find you, dear. If it weren't for this part here, on this crown, it would look amazing. It's just that here you must have pulled, Dexter, you must have pulled more, so it got lighter here. But look, it was already good. Before you did the highlights and it got lighter. What would I do now then? I would add a slight shadow to cover up the little spots from the highlights, you know? I would tone it down. I don't know your exact hair color, but I know it's thick. And you said that you don't trust the salons there because they're different and you don't speak Japanese, so it makes it harder for you to talk and ask for what you want. And Queridona, you deserve huge congratulations. Seriously, huge congratulations. I would get, so you don't get a darker one, a 6-1 shade with 6-volume developer and apply it to your whole root. Just to tone it down a bit. It would look amazing because then it would get those, you know? When you pull the highlights, you see those dots, right? And you pulled a lot, some thick strands, so you get the little dots, but they're not orange dots. They're actually pretty nice dots. It didn't look that bad. Not bad. It definitely didn't look bad. But if you blend it out, shade it, soften those little dots, it's going to look really nice. Almost professional, huh, Queridona? I liked it. And you didn't apply anything, no color? Later, if you applied a color, it would even everything out. It would be perfect. Perfect. It's almost perfect because you have thick hair and you managed to get to this shade on thick hair. Dear, congratulations. Really, congratulations. I liked it. Now it's just like you said. Take good care of it. There are a lot of good products, right? Is that it? That's good because it can get really dry over time. It can cause chemical breakage over time. So if you take care of it, it won't happen. No. Congrats, sweetheart. I'm going to find you. I want to see you taking care of that beautiful hair. You're gorgeous, okay? Congratulations. You look like a Japanese Barbie. Are you Japanese? You're in Japan, right? Yeah, for sure. Well, there's more here, isn't there? Let's go to the next one.
The barber who gave you this challenge, it's a song.
The barber at the end of this video.
I'm going to prove to you that it's possible to do platinum,
What?
even if the hair has black dye on it. So, to prove it, the hair was normal. I went and immediately dyed it black.
You put black on to prove the residue.
It removes a lot of dye. So, what are we going to do? When we prepare the bleaching powder, the developer, we always put it on every time. We're also going to add the clarifying shampoo because it will bleach and already remove the color, the black pigment.
Wait, I get it. So he put black dye on his client's hair or his friend's because to agree to do this, you have to be a really good friend. He dyed it black to bleach it and prove that you can get platinum hair even after it's been dyed black. Here we've already seen the first bleaching, which turned red, right? That orange red, which is that lightning scale I told you about. There's red, then it goes to orange, 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 reddish orange, orange, yellowish, yellow, until it gets to the... And he's doing it with a clarifying shampoo. Yeah, it's that old story. You can get there, sure, but at what cost? His hair is short, so depending on what happens, he can just shave it and it'll grow back quickly. But with long hair, that's the problem. All right, but let's see. Maybe everything will work out and look good.
Still keeping it a secret, so I did one coat, then a second coat. Each coat took 40 minutes.
Done. I applied a third coat.
I applied a fourth coat, then a fifth. If I'm not mistaken, I did this about 6 times. To be able to remove all the pigment and reach, the desired shade, I used a toner and this is the result. Okay, it can be done, but the barber needs to be good.
He needs to be good. My friend, I have no words.
Palavras.
Halfway through, I already saw that the started to go up the little steps I mentioned, right? From reddish, orange, yeah, orange, yellowish, yellow. And as you were washing, already applying shampoo, whatever, we could already see that the hair was no longer hair. It was like wool, just a matted mess, right? And can you? It got to a point there, but I don't know if I can even call that hair anymore. My dear, I don't know, because when he washes it at home, that's going to get all tangled up. Oh my God, my dear. It's not worth it, guys. So, if you dyed it black, wait a really, 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 really long time. It's not worth it, and, if possible, don't bleach it, because there's the result. Completely lifeless. It turned out nice. It got lighter. You achieved what you wanted. But, my dear, the hair that was dead has passed away. It's deceased on your head now. And now, imagine doing this with long hair. It's going to be like this. Look, doing the Thriller dance. Just like the witch's broom. The witches. And here we go. Here we go. No, not you. So, did this prove that you can't go platinum when you dye it black? You can, but it ends up like this. I didn't like it. No, I didn't like it. If you liked it, here's a heads up for you. Well, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, of course, click like and share it on your social media. Because I'm done, I'll stop here, and you, of course, God bless you. Subscribe to the channel. Hugs to everyone and bye.